You call somebody that says that they are God, that means they are, by psychological terms, a schizo, or they're bipolar. So if Jesus did say that he was God, then he's automatically bipolar or a schizo, and everyone that follows Christianity is following an undiagnosed mental illness rather than a divinely guided mystic teacher. He definitely wasn't a god. He probably most likely had mental illness, and he was just uh, on a different level than everybody else because he was probably doing drugs. He had probably a different level of awareness because he was always high or something. That's why he talked the way that he did. Oh, hey, little feather, come over here and 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 uh and by the Father's name, I'll do this for you. You know, he just said all this stuff. It's like some of the stuff he said is like, what? Like that, like why would he say it like that? You know what I mean? It's like you can sit back and laugh at some of the stuff he says because it's like if that's the creator of the whole entire universe, that's pretty ridiculous. You know what I mean? But whatever floats your boat, Christianity. Uh, it just puzzles me how y'all believe that that man's God. And then I mean, like, just think if he was alive today, if Jesus came up to you today and he said, "Hey, I'm Jesus," what would you say? Schizo. So that just proves it. Jesus was either a schizo, and everyone that follows him is a schizo follower, are followers of an undiagnosed mental illness, or what's the alternative is. So they're either following a schizo, or yeah, they're either following a schizo who's got mental health issues, or the guy really was the son of God, but everybody's the son of God. So how is he any more important than any other person in the whole entire universe that ever existed? He said, "Ye are gods." Yeah, everybody's God because everybody came from God. The only thing that even exists in the whole entire universe is God. So of course God exists, and of course we came from God. That don't mean that we are God. That don't mean that Jesus was God. You know what I mean? So I hope this clarifies some things that you might have questions about. But Jesus was either definitely schizo or something having mental health issues, using drugs. He was enlightened, obviously, but that don't mean that he was God. Just because somebody says they're God does not mean they're God. If somebody says they're God, you should automatically think that motherfucker is not God. God would not say that they're God. Probably. Well, we don't know what God would say. Maybe he would trick us. I don't know. But what do you think? What does anyone out there really? I mean, have you ever really considered and thought about Jesus? Like, if he existed at all, and if he even really existed, and it's not a metaphor for like like what will happen to you on Earth. If Jesus truly existed, then this man was a schizo. I guarantee he was not talking to God. And if he was talking to God, he wasn't talking to God any more than any of you are. If he was connected to something, everybody can be connected to that. He was still a human. You can't be a human and a god. That's a contradiction of each other. You can't be an apple and an orange at the same time. There's no bisexual fucking apple orange. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, that's all I got. But yeah, open your ears, open your eyes, and cover your tracks because everybody out here has been deceived on that bullshit. If you believe in Christianity, Catholicism, all that kind of stuff, Roman Catholicism, you crazy, and you are following people with mental illness, undiagnosed mental illness, and then you are, you know, telling people that what you believe is true, but you can't even prove that. Uh, if Jesus was God, then why would he say he's God? Because God means gods.